Good morning. What's up, y'all? Thought I'd give you a short update on what's going on in the daring days of Daryl's life here from Erbst Woods near my home. And today it's 51 degrees out. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat and a vest. I'm actually wearing trousers. And so it's 51 degrees. And one thing you may not know, even though I've probably mentioned it in my videos and my posts about 1,000 times, is that people with multiple sclerosis have extreme sensitivity to the heat and light. And today is 51 degrees. So if you have multiple sclerosis, a day like today is a light at the end of the tunnel that we've been waiting for. So for the last 5 months, I have been shut up inside my house like a prisoner, probably 95% of the time. When I went for my first multiple sclerosis hike about 5-6 weeks ago, one of the reasons that it was so hard is because if it's 90 degrees for you, it's 110 degrees for us. Doctors don't know why. Doctors don't even know what causes multiple sclerosis or narcolepsy. I have MS. I have narcolepsy. For those of you who didn't know, I have hereditary hemochromatosis, and I also have costochondritis. But man, the sounds, the colors are finally starting to change. The sounds are awesome. There's some big owls in these woods. And it's bitchin' and beautiful today out here. Wish you were here. And again, as always, I make these videos because the video's honest. Any fool can type and copy and paste jackassery all day long on a social network. But in video, you're actually kinda interacting with people. And those of you who I haven't seen much over the last 30 years, it's nice to see you. And new friends, glad to meet you. And if you've been in my living room recently, please come again. Always got tea. And so the leaves are starting to change. Horticultural tip of the day. Horticulture, botany, root systems, xylem and phloem exchanges are not active primarily in the mid-Atlantic region between Pennsylvania and North Carolina when temperatures are below 70 degrees. My tomatoes are still producing. Most of the vines in my garden are done. They were done weeks ago. Back to what I was saying about my health. This last September, this whole month of September has been the toughest month of my year. My sleep patterns have been uncontrollable. I wake up and I don't know what time it is. Whether it's light or dark coming through my bedroom window, I really don't know if it's sunset or sunrise. It's monotonous. It's mind-bending. I think that if I had a lesser mind than I do, I would probably be in a rubber room. It's a miracle that I'm not. A couple of guys following me with butterfly nets. But September's been a really tough month. I will survive. I'm a resilient person. And so it starts with not giving up. And hopefully you've heard me say this before. It starts with not giving up on the things that you're passionate about. And so with these temperature changes, I can actually get out and start to do my 3-mile trek through the woods to the store and back But getting out here and being someplace that's beautiful and someplace that I love and someplace that sounds awesome is good for my health. It's good for your health. So ditch your car once in a while. Walk to the places that you have to go to. Years from now, you'll be glad that you did. And so with these cooler temperatures, I can start being more mobile. I worked in the outdoor industry for almost 30 years before I became too ill to work. March of 2018, I was, just over a year ago, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and narcolepsy. It had been affecting me longer than I realized. In any event, out on my trek, thought I would say hello. I haven't been very active on my social networks. For those of you, several of you that have hit me up to say hello and see how I'm doing, thanks so much. I don't forget small things, but my cognitive issues haven't been too bad. I haven't forgotten anyone's name lately. I haven't forgotten why I went into the bathroom or the kitchen lately. But most of the time, people with MS, we feel like, have you ever accidentally touched a light socket or a light bulb outlet? We feel like a current is going through our bodies most of the time. In many cases, the nerves on our brain are exposed because our immune systems are deteriorating the myelin coating on the nerves of our brain. And so I'm glad that I'm still coherent enough to explain this to you all. Most of the time, over 90% of the time, if you've ever encountered me in person, face to face, I'm in a great deal of pain. My liver feels like there is a falcon trying to claw it out of my body. My joints ache right down to the bone marrow. I feel like I just ran 10 miles, okay? But when most people meet me, they don't think I have any of those symptoms at all. Thus goes the old saying, not so old really, but it's becoming an old saying, that people like me and people with MS are really, really good at faking being okay. So, message of the day, don't judge a book by its cover. You never know what's going on with somebody. So, you never know what's going on with somebody, so be nice, because you might end up being dog food. Just because someone's sick and you're an asshole to them, they still might just turn around and kick your ass. But you guys, I hope you're having an awesome day. If you're a friend, love to see you again. And if we don't see each other again, it was nice spending a little bit of my life and a little bit of yours. And so, have an awesome rest of your weekend, you all. Enjoy the fall. And please, do me a favor by doing yourself a favor and get out here and enjoy the beauty. A week from now, I will be headed out on my next multiple sclerosis hike. And for those of you who supported me last time, thank you. And I hope, if you're someone who followed along or didn't follow along, and you know what I'm up to, you've been following what's going on with me, please step up. Support what I'm doing with just a share or a like. Friend of mine, Susie, asked if she could share some of my photography. That's why my page is there. As silly as this may sound, this is my reality. My reality is that one like and one share of my photos from my field notes page could save my life. So if you're somebody that thinks that I don't want you to, you're incorrect. Please do share my work. And what that means is more people who share my work. It's one click. One people who like my work. If you like my work, you like my photography, you like my sketches, click like on it. Don't be a lurker. Don't be anonymous. If you like my work, like it. Any of my work on my page, on my Field Notes Facebook page, please share it. If you like my work, let me know. I would appreciate it. But also, shares and likes no shit, to the unaware, could really save my life. I cannot afford $1,100 a month in medical treatment at all. Okay, so my clock is ticking, and it's not looking good. If you like my work, share it. What that means is that leads to me to be able to monetize my YouTube channel. It leads to me to be able to monetize my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, and I could make a few extra bucks to help me get back to the doctor. My medical condition has gone untreated for almost 3 years, and really, honestly, it's pretty pathetic. It's just a share, it's a like. If you think my work sucks, great, move on. Keep posting pictures of, you know, kangaroos humping pigs if you think that that's more worthwhile. More power to you. But in any event, if you like my work, please share it. That's what it's there for. But you guys have an awesome day. And thanks for tuning in. And please do me a favor and get out and enjoy some nature.